Hey everybody, what's up? This is Rich. In this video I'm going to show you how to use RSS feeds for YouTube channels and for other websites and blogs. You might like it and you might prefer it over using the traditional methods. But anyway, let's get to it. I'm going to use two major email providers, that being Gmail and Yahoo Mail. Why not Hotmail? Well, I'll show you why. MSN, Microsoft, Windows Live, whatever they choose to call themselves these days, does have alerts.live.com, and I am currently logged in with a Hotmail account. The problem here is that you have to take the feeds that they give you. I could not see any way to put in a custom feed that would deliver to Hotmail. They have the featured providers, okay, but if I wanted to put in, say, PCMac.com or my favorite YouTube channel that was not on a web page, meaning home.live.com or msn.com, and have it sent to Hotmail instead, I could not find a way to do it, and I looked everywhere. If you happen to know how to send RSS feed alerts to a Hotmail account, please feel free to comment. And it's important that if you find a way that it's within the Windows Live system, not via a third-party website, such as bloglines.com or Google Reader or something like that. I'm talking about something which is directly in Hotmail. If you know how to do it, please feel free to post a comment. Remember, within the system, not third-party. But anyway, as far as having a native way to send RSS feed alerts to a Hotmail account, that is out. So we'll use Gmail and Yahoo instead. Now the way to do it in Gmail is you have to set it up first. You may or may not already have this enabled, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. In your Gmail account, you click on Settings and then Web Clips. And then you have to check a box. Show My Web Clips above the inbox. Now this is what I mean by, I don't know if I said this already, Gmail doesn't exactly send alerts to Gmail, it sorta kinda does. This will not appear as an email, but rather just a little notification above the inbox, but it's better than nothing. So we click this little box, and there's no OK button, it's just on the moment you do it, and then click Inbox. We'll get back to it in a moment, but now we see this where it says, read items from any RSS or Atom feed right here. Customize. We'll go back to that in a second. Yahoo, we have alerts.yahoo.com. And in order to add a custom feed, well, you do have to sign in with your Yahoo account, obviously, when you do it. But then we go to create an alert up here, and then feed/blog. And right here is where you punch in an RSS feed, and then you can have it delivered to your Yahoo email account, your Yahoo Messenger as an instant message, or mobile. Mobile has support, I believe, for both SMS and iPhone style. So whether you have a smartphone or not, if you want to have alerts sent direct to your phone, you can do it with Yahoo quite easily. That's pretty cool, I think. So anyway, now we need a feed. I'll use a YouTube channel first. PC Media Net, which is what you're watching right now if you're on YouTube. Now I am using the Firefox browser, and every single channel on YouTube does have a feed link, which is easy enough to see by this orange chiclet here. Now if you're using Internet Explorer, actually I'll get to that in a second. The point is, when you click on this, you get this big nasty link here, which is full of gobbledygook and whatnot. That's okay, because that's all we need is the link. Now you see this here. I'll bring up Internet Explorer and do the same thing. The way Internet Explorer does feeds is horrible. However, we can still get the information that we need, which is good. When you go to a site that has a feed, it also has an orange chiclet. Now if you don't see this, you have to right click and customize and go to add or remove commands, and then make sure feeds is not on the left but on the right, and then you'll see this. And then you drop it down and there's an RSS feed, and it shows this big nasty thing, but the address is there, and that's what we need. So if you're using Internet Explorer 8, it's right there. Same thing as this, because it's the same place. So we right click this. Well, actually, we left click to, after loading it, to highlight the whole thing, right click and then left click copy again. Now in Gmail, we go to settings and then web clips, and we just right click in this field right here and paste and search, and then it says uploads by PC MediaNet, and that's correct. Show a preview of it, and it shows the latest video. Click add, and it's in there. Go back to the inbox. You have to reload it a couple of times, and then there's little left right arrows here, and there it is, uploads by PC MediaNet, and there is the latest video. So it's like I said, it's not exactly delivering it to your email, but it's in your email, if that makes any sense. So that's the way to do it with Gmail. And yes, you can add in as many feeds as you like. So if you go back to web clips, you can copy and paste in a whole bunch of stuff. Here's another way to do it. If I wanted to do, let me just remove this. If I wanted to do something just direct by address, if I don't know the feed address, you can do that too. So if I go http://www.youtube.com/PCMediaNet search, it'll still do it, which is great. So you have two different ways of doing it, and I'll just add that in. That also works for a majority of websites, such as TechMeme or PCMech or neowin.net or Gizmodo or any one of those sites. If I want to put in PCMech, for example, I search that, and there it is, add. If I go back to the inbox, reload that a couple of times, and it should show in a second. There it is. There's the PCMech site, and there's the latest article and how long ago it was posted. You can click right through and read it. Now on the Yahoo side, you just have to paste the URL right in. It says enter the URL for website's RSS feed if you know it. Now I don't think you can do this with a direct web address like you could with Gmail, but I'll give it a shot. And send to email, save alert, see if it actually takes it. Nope, it won't take it. So you actually have to put in the full RSS feed in this one. So we need this big old thing. Paste that in there. And save, see if it takes it. Yes, it does. The only problem with doing it the Yahoo Alerts way is that it uses unfriendly names. As you see here, this is not exactly a friendly name. It shows the URL of what you pasted. If you have just one or two or three alerts, this is fine. But if you're in the situation where you add in, say, more than 10, yeah, it can get a little hard to manage. It's nice that you have the option to send it to your phone from here, or your Messenger, Yahoo Messenger, or email, any one of those. But not the easiest thing in the world to manage. So whether Gmail or Yahoo is better, that's up for debate. Depends which one you like better. I personally prefer the Yahoo one simply because I have more options of how it gets delivered, which is nice. So anyway, that's it. It also means that yes, if you want to be notified of a YouTuber's new video uploads without being subscribed to them, this is the way to do it. And for all other websites that have feeds, you don't need to be subscribed to them or signed up or anything other than for the alert system or Gmail. And you can pull in feeds like that. It's easy. So it may be something you like or don't like, but I figure I'd just give you guys the option. And like I said about the Hotmail thing, if there's anyone that knows how to pull feeds in the Hotmail, as in feeds like this, natively within the Hotmail system without going to a third-party site, feel free to post a comment on that. Until then, take it easy.